Dakota, and if you don't know, I live in a haunted house, and I was like in bed. I was just in bed, just like watching TikTok, and I hear noise literally right there, and I turn on my flash. My room is completely pitch black, by the way, and I turn on my flash and I shine it out there in my hallway. And I have to just show y'all. That is a portable heater, and on that heater was that rag. That rag was sitting on top of the heater, and it literally, in front of my eyes, literally, I saw it happen with my own eyes, flew. It wasn't just hanging off the side and was my light just flickering? It wasn't just hanging on the side and fell. It literally flew. I know y'all saw that.
Where'd you just come from? I took the wrong way. Oh my goodness.
These guys were laughing and recording in the Appalachian woods when they suddenly realized a woman was silently walking behind them. Nobody heard footsteps, nobody saw where she came from, and the second she spoke, the entire mood changed.
No, we're not supposed to go that way.
No.
No, we don't want to meet him.
No, I don't want to meet him.
How about not? I don't know.
If you go the other way, you don't gotta go over the tree.
I don't know, it sounds like she's gargling water.
Guy asked, "Where did you come from?" But her voice sounded deeply wrong, slurred, shaky, almost like somebody pretending to know how humans talk. She said, "I got lost," but nobody believed her because every time she opened her mouth, she sounded less and less human. Then she kept repeating the same question. "Have you seen my other two people?" over and over, like she was stuck on the same line. And when she warned them not to go down a trail, she had literally just walked out of herself. You could hear the panic start setting in because by that point, they knew something was seriously wrong with her.
A nurse by the name Jesus was with his coworker one day at the hospital when suddenly, while recording a video of a patient who's being admitted to the hospital for life-deciding surgery, this happens.
No se va a ver en el phone. No se va a ver en el phone. No se va a ver.
A dark, cloaked figure can be seen standing in the hospital. Jesus explains that the patient passed away shortly after being admitted into surgery. For this reason, he believes in the video he may have captured death itself.
TikTok user Harry McClary uploaded a video back in 2020 which shows him documenting the alleged paranormal activity inside his home. One night, he was hearing strange noises coming from his basement. Once he gathered the courage to investigate, he grabbed his phone and recorded the following.
Hello?
Oh my god! A hunter living by the woods explains that ever since him and his family moved there, something inside the woods began to terrify them. One night, he begins to hear its howls, and when he goes to check, this happens.
I'm gonna keep walking towards it. Might actually get to capture something here. Son of a bitch. This is our home. Need to leave. You leave now. I don't think it's gonna come around for a little bit.
Demolition team was assigned to demolish the Royal Adelaide Hospital in South Australia. The hospital was first established in 1841, and for many years many workers have reported seeing strange occurrences inside the hospital. A few members of the team were inside the hospital when they noticed something chilling inside one of the operating rooms.
And there's no cunt behind there, right?
I'm staring there the whole
Yeah, fuck it. It's got to be some reason for it, eh? What are all these fucking moths?
There's no one walking past that door that fucking much.
Yeah, let's see.
What's the fucking ringing shit? Hey?
Well, it's
No fucking shit, it's there again, dude. I'm filming it, eh? The fuck?
Okay.
You alright, mate?
Oh, Kim is right.
That's the last time I was standing here by myself. Wouldn't you just freak, eh?
Yeah, dude, that's fucking.
I thought it was like someone joking around.
I'm glad it didn't.
Oh!
Why is it this above that light?
Can you explain that? There's no one behind there. What the fuck? Doesn't make any sense, man.
As one guy checks and sees nobody back there, a tall dark shadow figure can be seen moments later moving around behind the door. Many other workers also mentioned seeing shadows moving around the hospital during the demolition. They believe it could be because the building is being demolished and they won't have a place to stay any longer.
Josh set out with a group of friends to explore Ape Cave in Washington, a well-known cave system filled with tight tunnels and long stretches of darkness. Before entering, they took time to go over the history of the cave, preparing themselves for what lay ahead. But no amount of preparation could take away the feeling of stepping into the unknown.
Yeah, and it's really dark. Me too. Lucky we got some lanterns. Well, they do. I have the A7S too. You already know I'm all good.
Yo, I'm all good too. I got the same camera. But vlogging the pond. It's great for exploring. It's dark. And I'll show you guys right now how good it is.
Thankfully for this thing, I will be able to survive this exploration. This cave.
I feel getting cold.
Yo, it's so crazy.
Oh god. So dark.
Yo,
Alright.
it is darker than I thought, everyone.
Jeez.
I really feel like let the guys go first with the light.
Yo, I got the lantern. Okay, hold on.
Yo, I don't know how much this lantern's gonna work, but
I know. It's so dark.
Oh yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end.
I have a feeling this might be the
Dude, I keep getting lower and lower, man.
Same here. Oh, getting claustrophobic.
Dude, it goes so low. It goes like ground, like kneeling.
I too?
I don't even know if this leads out anywhere. I think it's just the end. We can be crawling all day.
Let's find out.
What's your melon?
Oh, God.
Should we find out? Yeah, let's find out.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm curious.
Dude.
There's no way, huh?
I think this is the end.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
As they entered, the outside light quickly disappeared, replaced by the dim glow of their torches. The deeper they moved into the cave, the tighter the space became, the walls closing in around them, making every step feel more intense. Then they found something unexpected.
We made it to the very end.
Yeah, you never know what you can find.
That's sick.
And this is pretty cool. This is like our own hideout right now.
This is our hideout. No one else would even come here, so this is definitely a secret spot.
We got
our new secret spot. We have the secret beach and now this. Okay. Got it. Can I head back now? This girl doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, I'm gonna take out my phone actually. English?
I don't know
You speak English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay.
Okay, come with us.
Hey, Josh. Do you see those, the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with
Tell
us?
them their daughter's up here and she's scared.
They don't speak. She doesn't speak English.
She doesn't speak
They don't
English.
speak English.
It's okay.
It's all right. This is the way back.
What an experience. As we were about to leave, this little girl comes up out of nowhere, scares us, and at first we're like, wait, whose parents are hers? And she was just there alone by herself. Then she just stood there in the back, so I started talking to her, but she wouldn't answer me. And I was like, wait a minute, I don't think she speaks English. It turns out she really didn't speak English at all. She's by herself, crawled the whole way in there by herself, no light. No light, what the heck? I don't get it, no light. She didn't even speak English. So they were like, okay, come with us. And, you know, eventually, I guess her parents were like yelling her name in their language. And yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff. It was kind of a crazy situation.
A little girl, alone, clearly frightened, standing deep inside the cave with no sign of her parents nearby. They immediately stopped what they were doing, putting the camera aside as they tried to calm her down. Communication wasn't easy due to a language barrier, but they did their best to reassure her, understanding how terrifying it must have been to be stuck in a place like that, surrounded by darkness. After some time, they were able to find her parents and reunite them. But the thought of being lost in a place like that with no light and no direction is enough to unsettle anyone. Zach and his friend had explored tunnels before, but one particular experience changed everything. During a previous visit, they heard a scream echo through the tunnel, something so unnatural that it left both of them shaken. It didn't sound human. The fear from that moment stuck with them, and Zach had even said he wouldn't.
Running a daycare from home is usually routine, but one woman captured something straight out of a nightmare. While a child played in another room, he suddenly bolted out screaming, his face pale with fear. Replaying the footage reveals why. Just above the door frame, a pair of hands seem to grip the top, then slowly pull back as the boy screams. And the activity didn't stop there.
Did you do that? Were you in there? Were you in there? No. Who knocked us over? Who knocked us over? Maybe it was just yeah, what was it done?
The woman calmed the child. Then she went to investigate the room. But while doing so, A playhouse in the main room toppled over with no one near it. She ran in frozen, asking if anyone had done it, but no one had. Days later, the boy's mother told her he'd seen a face in the mirror.
This is the room. The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video, you can see hands gripping onto the doorway. I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping on the top, like leading into this room, just like. But the main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here. We have this covered up for a reason. Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off our hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace, but we have been keeping this room off limits.
Between the hands at the door, the falling playhouse, and the boy's terror, it's hard to call this a coincidence. Rocky had worked on plenty of houses before, but the one he stepped into on May 29th, 2018, would leave him running in fear. The old property, built in the early 1900s, was empty, or so he thought. As he worked, he started hearing noises, faint at first, and assumed it was a squatter.
And I think there's a squatter in this house. I think it's in here. Hello? 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 Anybody here? Hello?
Grabbing his camera, he searched the house room by room. Nothing. But as he returned to the lounge, a heavy door slowly creaked open by itself.
Hello? What the heck is that? Hello? Who is it?
When he stepped inside to check, it slammed shut with such force it shook the walls. It was the basement door. Opening it, Rocky felt a wave of dread. The basement gave off an oppressive energy, like something was waiting. The lights flickered. He dropped his phone from his hands, and he bolted. But just when he thought it was over, the camera still recording on the floor began to spin, as if someone had deliberately turned it. Rocky reappeared moments later to grab it, but the clip ends with him sprinting out. The fear in his voice, the force of the door, the spinning phone. It's hard not to believe something evil was in that house with him.
A home security camera shows a couple sleeping inside their bedroom when something extremely creepy happens. On June 19 of 2022, user Chubby Gooby and her husband had caught footage of something that, according to them, words cannot explain. Chubby writes, "I feel incredibly uncomfortable posting this because I feel like it could be uncomfortable for many people, but I strongly feel it's important to show what has been happening in our home." It goes without saying, but this video has left them terrified. This is what they caught.
Hello everyone, this is our experience on June 19th, 2022. I would like to thank you all for your continued support during this difficult time. I was fully asleep at this point and I was trying to wake up. We were both half asleep at this point, and I don't really remember what happened exactly. I just heard a sound. It wasn't until we watched the video.
It's almost as though something had entered the room, closed the door behind it, and began to move things around. The couple can't think of anything to explain this, which is why they posted the video.
If you guys have any actual explanation like that's scientific to why these things are happening to us, that would actually put us at ease. I have had a few experiences at my house before this one, but nothing to this extent. So, I don't know. I think it might be following me.
Unfortunately, posting the video has made them feel even more unsettled, as many viewers suggest that they should leave the house immediately. They believe that an evil presence has made itself known. Although it's not sure what exactly is haunting the couple, many believe that the house isn't safe to be in. But of course, what do you think? What exactly is going on in this clip? There has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
I'm just sitting here trying to record it happening again because I keep getting really freaked out. This is such a waste of time. Whatever you are, leave my fucking house now. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh shit, sorry. Fuck. Oh god. Okay. Okay. What the fuck was that? What the fuck, dude? There's nobody over there. There's nothing over there. Holy shit. Okay. What the fuck?
This is actually creepy. Watch this. The light's on in the living room. Okay. I turn it off. Watch what happens. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's a silhouette right in front of me. Nah, this is messed up. I turn the light back on. There's nothing there. So where the hell is that shadow coming from?
Now, the following video comes from a woman named Giselle Duran, who was recently forced to leave her apartment in the middle of the night. Pretty much everyone who's seen this video was left confused on why Giselle was crying inconsolably. It was very odd that she would put this video out there, but after looking at her page and going through all her posts, it didn't take long for many to see why she was so paranoid. For the past few months, Giselle Duran has been sharing clips that were captured by her security camera. They're mostly just recordings of her living room, but in each one, something happens that many believe has led up to the recent breakdown she had. It goes without saying, but these next few clips are nothing short of unsettling. It all started with a video she posted in late March 2026 when Giselle was home alone doing laundry. But then, out of nowhere, this happens. Now, it may not seem like much, but this occurrence marks the first time something strange happened in her apartment. Thinking that the whole incident with her flying phone was just a random one-time occurrence, she was caught completely off guard when something like this happened again. Only this time, she didn't think it was random. On March 28, 2026, she recorded this. It was at this point where she began to think that maybe something is messing with her. Like someone who didn't want the lights off, they immediately turn on as soon as Giselle turns them off. It was definitely strange, but especially so when looking back at the previous occurrence. Maybe what happened there wasn't so random. Now, although neither encounter was enough to freak her out just yet, one incident came close to doing that, and it's what happened on April 2nd of 2026. While Giselle was fixing a shoelace inside her closet, this happens. Now, it might be hard to notice, but something happens within this area that set Giselle on edge. You won't really spot it at regular speed, but if you scrub the footage back and forth, you'll notice that the bag on the table begins to move, almost as if coming alive. This of course freaked out Giselle, which led her to take action. Like other instances, she couldn't explain how it moved, nor figure out what had touched her. This is perhaps the creepiest part about this incident. Now so far, everything that's happened up to this point has led her to believe that something isn't right with her place. Any small thing that happens now makes her jump out of her skin, and the fact that she's living solo makes things worse. But as it seems, she may not be entirely alone, because one night, after being woken up by a sound inside her room, this happens.
Obviamente no me voy a levantar a ver qué es, pero tengo miedo, estoy temblando del miedo. Si pasa... No mames. No mames. Creo que hay alguien atrás de la puerta. O algo. Tengo miedo. No sé si era mi imaginación o miré mal. Pero salí corriendo de ahí porque ya no puedo. Ya no puedo. Ya no sé qué hacer. Son las 4 de la mañana. Pero sé que había algo ahí, sé que miré algo y no estoy loca. No estoy loca. Tengo que entrar a trabajar al rato y no he dormido nada. Estoy nerviosa, no sé qué.
It now becomes clear as to why Giselle was so freaked out in this video. It wasn't just whatever this was that was at her door, but all the stuff before it that finally made her snap. Already feeling on edge, she bolts out of her room and pays no attention to the black shape at her door, not knowing if it was still there or not. She just wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, so she hops in her car and drives all the way to her job before parking outside and clocking in hours later. Now when she came back home eventually, she didn't find anything around her door to explain what she saw last night. It was gone, as if nothing had been there in the first place. But as her video shows, something was clearly there. From capturing things moving by themselves to recording moments where she felt a presence, Giselle has documented what she believes is clear evidence of an uninvited guest making itself at home. But of course, what do you think? While there haven't been any other strange happenings since then, she continues to look closely at these videos, hoping to find something in them that explains them. But for now, it remains unknown as to what exactly is happening inside her apartment. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.